My name is Tim Corrigan. I'm a lawyer and lobbyist. So what qualifications that I need to be a lawyer? Well, to be a lawyer, you have to have a bachelor's degree, take the LSAT, get into law school, do well in law school, pass, graduate from law school, and then about 3 months after law school, most law students at that point, graduates, take something called the bar exam. And if you are a lawyer, then you're sworn in. Here in Kentucky, you go to the Kentucky Supreme Court and you get sworn in by the Chief Justice of the Kentucky Supreme Court to uphold the laws of the Commonwealth and the Constitution of the United States, and then you're a lawyer. There are lots of types of lawyers. There are lawyers that work for companies. That's called corporate law, corporate lawyers. So somebody that works for Papa John's, Yum Brands, Humana, LG&E, those are in-house lawyers. They work at a corporate level. There are lawyers that work for government, either at the state, local, or federal government. So those are federal attorneys. There are attorneys that do nothing but prosecute criminal cases. There are attorneys that do nothing but defend criminals, or the accused in criminal cases. There are attorneys that do nothing but civil cases, which is fighting over money. And then there's this group of attorneys that really don't practice law per se in court, but they do government relations. So they represent companies or associations, business associations with government. So they're the kind of the go-between, an agent, I guess you would be, between government and business. And that's what I do. So they're also called lobbyists, which comes with a bad connotation. But you're a legislative agent, so you're somebody who represents a company or an issue with local, state, or federal government, and that's what I do. Every day, wow, for a lobbyist, government relations attorney. First, let me say, not all lobbyists are attorneys. Actually, very few lobbyists are attorneys. But in every day, it depends. Some days I'm working with federal government. We represent multiple companies, so sometimes I'm working on an energy issue, sometimes I'm working on a transportation issue, but my day consists of a lot of phone calls, a lot of conference calls, a lot of emails, and a lot of meetings, face-to-face meetings with my clients, with government, whether it be the governor, a congressman, a city official, the mayor, Metro Council members, you name it, we talk to them at the federal, state, or local levels of government. So those meetings are never the same. Unlike some lawyers who are criminal lawyers, let's just say, and they do nothing but go to court and deal with the criminal law. My days go from one extreme to the other. So, okay, you ready? Okay, so since I have my own firm with two other partners, our days vary, and so if I don't have any meetings or conference calls or whatever, I get done early, then my day is my own, and sometimes I go out, maybe take the jet ski out, as you can see, take the jet ski out, or maybe go kayaking, or maybe take the paddleboard out, so it just depends on the day.
And we have to pause for a conference call.
Right, we have to pause for a conference call sometimes. What people have to deal with are not always, I guess, truthful, and so having to decipher what is truth and what is not is difficult. So whether it's a county attorney, commonwealth attorney, federal government, if you're a government employee, you make a salary with cost of living expenses or adjustments. So you're a lawyer, you would make more money than that working inside a corporation as a general counsel or assistant general counsel of a large company. Your own firm, if you have a small firm, and you take whatever comes in the door, you'll make probably pretty good money. And if you do criminal defense, there's some money in that. If you represent companies, if you represent people who are hurt, injury claims, they're called personal injury attorneys. They take a percentage of whatever they get back from whoever they're suing, whether it be an automobile manufacturer or what else. Interesting stories. There are many crazy and interesting stories.
Inappropriate to share.
Some inappropriate to share, that is correct. But there was one funny time. Our current governor, Steve Beshear, loves to sing. So he is a big singer. He gets up and sings with the band whenever there's a gala. So we sang one night, we sang karaoke together. So that was kind of fun.